Hi Piali, welcome to our channel Success in Hurdle. We are glad to have you.
Thank you so much.
Please tell us your journey, how you actually came to this influencing and the pageant, everything. Please.
I started pageantry in 2019 January. I accidentally stumbled upon a audition. I went with a friend just to be there as a support. That's it. But the organizers were like, "Why don't you audition also?" I was not that keen. Bachpan se hi I was watching Miss Universe, Miss World. I always wanted to, be there on that stage, but I never thought I am a pageant material or a model. I never thought in that direction. Because I never felt कि मैं इस direction में हो सकती हूँ. पता नहीं. Because I have been a dancer since I was 3 years old. I was put on the stage in one of the biggest stage of India in Kolkata by my parents, and I was fabulous on stage as a dancer. But when it comes to modeling, ramp walk, I didn't have that kind of confidence. I didn't know if I am that material or not. When I went there, I just said, okay, fine, I'll give an audition. I gave the audition. It was the lengthiest audition among all the contestants, and they knew that they're selecting me for top three because they just loved my audition, and especially because I was so socially driven. Being a social worker, I have worked a lot towards transgender community during the pandemic. Then before that, Kerala floods and everything. I've literally gone into the slum areas and distributed stuff, groceries, books, pantry napkins, whatever. And for Kerala floods, I have collected a lot of stuff from around the neighborhood. Even people were donating money from Leh Ladakh, from US to Singapore to Europe. And I've literally sent such stuff through trucks which was being sent, to Kerala. So I've worked really towards that field. So that was one thing which really, impressed the judges a lot
That's
because
very
there was
inspiring actually.
that is something, socially driven is very important. Being in the pageantry, you should always have that compassion, empathy towards the society and the underprivileged. And this is one very important aspect of being a pageant queen. So
But I feel like not only the pageantry, but it's being a human.
yes, it is.
Humanity needs to be on the upfront wherever you feel that yes, something could actually be. We only take from the society when it comes to
Yes.
give. हम सब आई गेस स्टेप बैक कर जाते हैं कहीं ना कहीं किसी लेवल पे
पर
so that
पेजेंट्री
is
में ये
something very
कंपलसरी
nice.
है. दिस इज कंपलसरी एंड दैट इज समथिंग आई रियली अट्रैक्टेड मी अ लॉट, you know and I really wanted to be in such kind of pageants where the social, you know angle is always there. So after that, when I was standing on the stage, I saw there were 50 misses along with me competing there. I literally got, somewhere I was stumbling. I was like, I don't think there's a new one. But when I did the first round, it was really good.
Did you heard yourself what you said? I was
Yes.
feeling like मेरे से नहीं होगा win 250 but it was like मेरे से ही होगा.
Listen to me. After that, what happened? A small girl came to me backstage and she was like, "दीदी, आप कितने सुंदर लग रहे हो, आप बहुत अच्छा हुआ आपके." That was that line, that gave me that boost. That moment, I thought the line which you said now. Because that was the moment of truth, basically, which I needed that moment. Because I was so nervous, I was demotivating myself. But that small girl came, a 5-year-old, 6-year-old girl, and she held my hand and then she told me and appreciated me backstage. Only me. Why she chose me, I do not know. But she came and appreciated me. That gave the instant boost which I really wanted. And the second round, मैंने भाग दिया. I was so good in second round, and they knew, and there were a lot of Marathi industry judges and everybody with the corporators. Everybody. It was live on all the cable channels, and it was, on the road चौराहे पे इतना बड़ा स्टेज लगा के वो हो रहा था. It was a very large scale, and there were people coming across the place, and everybody was like, क्या हो रहा है, कौन सा शो है, क्या है?
What was the pageant?
It was Mrs. Kalyan, Miss and Mrs. Kalyan, and it was
Mumbai itself, the Kalyan,
yes,
our
yes,
Kalyan.
yes, and पूरा कल्याण डोंबिवली बदलापुर people are from across all the suburbs, and we didn't expect there will be more than 2,000 people completely blocking the road to watch the show. And it was live on Thana, cables, Dombivli, Kalyan, Badla, everywhere. And NBC News, everywhere it was there. So when they declared the winners, I was first runner up there. And people were shocked. ये ये तो इतनी मोटी है, इसे कैसे जिताया? People started murmuring and shouting from the crowd,
Oh, ma'am.
and they didn't expect me winning. They were literally shouting, इसे कैसे जिताया, इसे कैसे जिताया. Then the judges came up, everyone on the stage, and they said, "Have you seen her walk? Do you know her journey? Have you seen the talent behind her? You're just seeing those slimming girls. But have you seen her talent? इसका talent कितनी भी पतली लड़कियां सब पे भारी पड़ेगा." And pageantry is not about your body. It's about your talent, your inner beauty, which is most important. You how compassionate, empathetic, and caring you are. How good as a human being you are. That is the importance of pageantry.
Nice.
That is the how the judges explained it to the crowd, and the crowd was totally shut. They were shocked. They didn't know this angle of pageantry. They had only seen Miss Universe, Miss India, where only the XS and S size girls walk. That's how.
That's what we have seen so far, I
Yes,
guess.
and that is the mentality we had from childhood till I was not introduced to the concept of pageantry being inclusive. This is the reason I never took that step, towards this field.
So, first of all, I would really like to understand one thing. आप जब वहां पर गए तो सिर्फ आप एक हेल्दी थे या कोई और भी था?
बहुत कम. I didn't see much. Hardly, maybe medium or large. I was the only excel, to be frank.
ओके, आई गेस यार एक्सेल भी मिड साइज ही होता है, पता नहीं क्यों उसको जबरदस्ती प्लस साइज बना दिया उठा के लोगों ने.
That's how it is. Extra large. So we are plus size. We are extra extra. Yeah, we are extra, but we are extra with all kind of things, talents as well.
With extra talent as well.
Yes.
Great. Okay, so in our conversation before, I got to understand one thing as well. आप dancer हो, so dancing is one of the exercises.
Yes.
Since the start, were you the same size?
No, because I stopped dancing in 12th standard when I had a lot of pressure. I was preparing for medical. I couldn't attend my classes and I couldn't, balance it out because I had my school ka classes. I was doing medical ka classes, then all the projects, exams, everything. I couldn't focus on my dancing classes and my, those. I used to do the performances. I could not. In just 1 year, from 45, I reached 62. That's my size. Because I was like studying day and night. My schedule was completely screwed up.
Medical
Yeah,
student.
yeah,
So
being a
obviously,
So things were like I didn't focus on that side, on my health side. I did get time to exercise and the tension, stress, everything built up, and I did not know कब मैं 45 kg पे 62 kg पहुंच गई.
but that's your school journey. How about the college journey?
After that, it came on like I got a seat quite far away from Bombay. My parents were like, no, अकेली लड़की है इतना दूर नहीं भेजना है उसको हॉस्टल वगैरह. तो उन्होंने मेरा इंजीनियरिंग में एडमिशन करवाया. फिर इंजीनियरिंग की स्टडीज रनिंग फॉर दैट, उसके क्लासेस ये वो. आई कुडंट गो बैक टू माय दिस थिंग डांसिंग थिंग. एंड सब एक के बाद एक इतना प्रेशर आता गया स्टडीज रिलेटेड. एंड आई हैव बीन अ टॉपर सिंस लाइक एजेस. So for me, performing very well in academics was the real pressure. खुद से ही मैंने अपने ऊपर वो प्रेशर डाल के लिया था, टू बी फ्रैंक, बिकॉज आई हैव ऑलवेज बीन रैंक होल्डर. आई जस्ट हैड अ लॉट ऑफ एक्सपेक्टेशंस फ्रॉम माय.
Self expectations are
बहुत
more,
बहुत,
more.
इट हैज बीन वेरी हाई सिंस बिगिनिंग. बिकॉज ऑफ दैट, आई वाज लाइक, नहीं मुझे इतना मार्क्स चाहिए, मुझे ये चाहिए. एंड टू बी फ्रैंक, आई वाज इवन द टॉपर इन इंजीनियरिंग. आई वाज अ डिस्ट्रिक्ट होल्डर. My names, everything appeared on newspaper, everything. But yet I wasn't happy because I felt that I left my passion behind. I was just running towards my academy. I have to do something in my life. I have to earn, very good marks so I can get a very good job.
But
Ultimately,
do you dance now?
I do, but I do less because I suffered a lot of health issues after getting married and after having kid and all. So I had a lot of bone issues because of which I'm not able to do that much. Got limited.
So, at what age do you literally realize that yes, the things are already out of control now? कि आपको सिर्फ और सिर्फ डांस पैशन तो पीछे छूट ही गया है, but you have also like not able to understand the importance of your health.
It's after maybe my son was born and maybe 1 or 2 years later when I went through a lot of depression, anxiety, and I was like, I've been suicidal as well. I've been like 2 times depression survivor. I have attempted suicide at least twice in my life, but my family have been so strong. They have stood by me like a rock. Especially my husband, my mom. They knew it. कि बेटा लाइफ इतनी सस्ती नहीं होती.
If you don't mind me asking, the very important question for the audience as well. What was the reason?
I was feeling very much depressed because of my health issues, because I was, going through one after another. I was putting on weight, and then my son was a premature one. He was called names, and then I was also being a lot of, traumatized mentally, body shamed a lot within the family. I was getting a lot of criticizations on that, and criticism kept on increasing when मेरे बच्चे का नामकरण था. uh, my mother-in-law came and told that the beauty parlor girl कि इसको क्या रेडी कर रहे हो, इसके ऊपर कोई फायदा नहीं है, कोई पतली लड़की रहेगी तो उसको आप सजाओगे, ये साड़ी इस तरह से पहनाओ तो उसका अच्छा दिखेगा. आउटसाइडर्स के सामने बार बार मुझे बॉडी शेम करना, ह्यूमिलिएट करना, जो कि दे आर टोटली थर्ड पर्सन, वी डोंट इवन नो देम, दे डोंट नो आवर जर्नी, एंड उनके सामने आप बार बार गलत गलत बोल रहे हो मेरे बारे में. सो इट वाज लाइक समवेयर डाउन द लाइन मैं बहुत इंफीरियरिटी फील कर रही थी खुद को ही, एंड आई वाज लूजिंग कॉन्फिडेंस कंप्लीटली, एंड बिकॉज ऑफ दैट आल्सो आई स्टार्टेड गेनिंग मोर वेट.
That I guess we all who has been into this journey of body shaming, हम लोग जो नहीं करना होता वही ज्यादा करना शुरू कर देते हैं. मतलब उसी डिप्रेशन और एंजाइटी में नहीं खाना होएगा टू लूज वेट करना होएगा, बट लेकिन नहीं, फिर भूख ज्यादा लगने लगती है आई गेस.
मैंने आई वोंट से खाना, मेरे लिए कैसा था ना, मेरा बॉडी ऐसा था, आई हैड थायराइड फ्रॉम क्वाइट अ लॉन्ग टाइम. मैं अगर ज़्यादा स्ट्रेस ले लूँ, टेंशन ले लूँ, तो
राइट.
मेरा वेट बढ़ता था, मेरी नींद कम होती थी, नींद कम होने से भी वेट बढ़ता है. देन आई स्टार्टेड फीलिंग स्पाइनल पेन, मुझे बैक पेन शुरू होता है व्हेन आई एम टू मच स्ट्रेस, और
माइंड
आई फील,
रिलैक्सिंग.
हाँ, माइंड रिलैक्स नहीं होता तो मेरे बॉडी पे दिखता है.
राइट.
व्हेन आई एम रिलैक्स आई लूज वेट लाइक एनीथिंग, बट इफ आई एम नॉट रिलैक्स आई पुट ऑन. इट्स नॉट लाइक कि मैं खाऊंगी तो ही पुट ऑन करूंगी, वैसा है.
Actually, many people does not understand that body does not react only because of eating habits
Yes,
or not exercising. It does affect most many of the time because of the PCOD or the
yes,
thyroid or some or the
exactly.
other
I developed PCOD
diseases.
as well in between. All because of stress. Everything is stress related. Like you can say diabetes. It's all stress related too, not just hereditary.
Right. So actually, it's very important to understand one thing that just it's not like कि आप सिर्फ और सिर्फ आप एक्सरसाइज नहीं कर रहे हो या फिर आप किसी भी खाने के आपके बैड हैबिट्स हैं. इट्स नॉट इम्पोर्टेंट. जनरली वेट बढ़ना या वेट लूज होना,
Yeah,
काफी सारी ऐसी डिसीजेस होती हैं जो हमारे कंट्रोल में ही नहीं है. कितनी
exactly.
चीजें हेरिडिटरी पे डिपेंड कर
Yeah, so
जाती हैं.
thyroid was hereditary, I can say. But the stress, tension, postpartum depression, this took a lot of more toll on my health. Or, people like will come and troll you. कम खाया कर मोटी, इतना ये क्यों, कैसे वेट गेन किया. They don't understand, हम बिना खाए भी वेट पुट ऑन करते. We do a lot of dieting, we do a lot of exercising. I've tried every kind of exercise available here. My body will not support. Some other way it will revolt if I'm not in mental peace. मेंटल पीस है तो बॉडी भी सपोर्ट करती है.
राइट.
अदरवाइज कितना भी आप कर लो, एक्सरसाइज कर लो, फूड हैबिट्स पे कंट्रोल कर लो, अगर आप मेंटली स्टेबल नहीं हो ना, आपका बॉडी सपोर्ट करेगा ही नहीं.
ट्रू. आई टोटली एग्री विद दिस थिंग बिकॉज इट्स ऑल साइकोलॉजिकल.
यस, योर हार्मोन्स रिलीज नहीं होंगे, सब कुछ ऊपर नीचे. एंड स्लीप साइकिल इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, because when you're depressed or you're anxious, you have stress, you can't sleep.
ट्रू.
You binge watch, or you do something, you are always looking into the phone, you're searching for answers, you're searching for people who can comfort you, you're searching for quotes, which feels like यही तो मेरे लाइफ में बना हुआ है.
आई
And
एग्री.
you will keep on scrolling that to motivate yourself, but वो motivate नहीं कर रहा
आई
होता है.
कैन रिलेट.
Indirectly वो आपको और harm कर रहा है, because you are completely screwing up your life cycle.
ट्रू. All these actually comes up to somewhere where you are getting affected not only by body but also by mind.
Yes.
That would actually come somewhere जहां पर आप डिप्रेशन और एनजाइटी के शिकार हो जाते हो. एंड दैट्स व्हाट यू सेड कि उसी वजह से यू आर इनटू दैट मच कि आपका सुसाइडल टाइम आया। आपके पास फैमिली थी हु कुड गिव दैट स्ट्रेंथ टू यू, बट इफ दे वुडंट हैव बीन देयर, व्हाट वुड बी द नेक्स्ट स्टेप कम्स अप? अगर सुसाइडल तब भी होता है कि हम लोगों का कैसे होता है ना, so I have also gone through, हो चुका है, but लेकिन I have been like, I've controlled myself only because
You
hello,
had that mental strength to control.
yes,
Everybody don't have that. One thing is very important that you need to have a very close circle with whom you can share. If you feel suicidal, you need to talk out. If you don't have a close circle, talk to strangers. Find a support group who are unbiased, will listen to you without any judgments, and open up to them. The moment you feel like yes, I'm going into anxiety, I'm going into depression, join such self-help groups. And you have to choose all the strangers. There should not be anybody who will be knowing your journey. Let them be open to your conversation. Let them listen to you without any judgments. Let them give you, suggestions which are completely, without sarcasm, without judgment, without any empathy or sympathy. We don't need your sympathy. We just need a practical talk, a chat. It is very important to, bring us back into reality.
in short, let's talk.
Very
Just be
important.
open with your words.
Yes.
Find
Very important.
anybody you might, कुछ नहीं करो भाई, स्टेशन पे जाके बैठ जाओ, वहां बहुत सारे लोग मिल जाएंगे अगर मुंबई में हो तो।
And literally, I will tell everybody have their share of journey to share. Everybody is going through some or the other ups and downs. When you sit and talk to stranger, you will know that यार मेरा दुख कितना कम है। वही फील होती है। तब यू विल रियलाइज कि भाई हर कोई कुछ ना कुछ तकलीफ से गुजर रहा है।
True, true.
और मुझे लगता है कि मैं ही सबसे ज्यादा दुखी हूँ, मुझे बहुत तकलीफ। सर नहीं है, आप स्ट्रेंजर्स से बात करो। मैंने मेरे डीएम्स पे बहुत सारे ऐसे फॉलोअर्स है जो आज के तारीख में सो कॉल्ड ऑनलाइन फ्रेंड्स या भाई बहन बन चुके हैं। बट इनमें से 4-5 जन ऐसे भी है जिनको मैंने डिप्रेशन से बाहर निकाला, बिकॉज आई नो वहां पे रहना कितना तकलीफदायक होता है। एंड लिटरली आज के तारीख में वो लोग मुझे इतना मानते हैं ना, तो आप सही टाइम पे आपने एक सजेशन दिया, चेंज माई माइंड। तब मुझे फील होता दैट इज द रियल इन्फ्लुएंस ऑफ वर्क। I could influence them and bring them towards positive things.
That's right.
And that really feels बहुत satisfaction feel होता है
That's
कि
one
I
of
am
the
bringing some
satisfaction.
change, 0.001% के पॉपुलेशन में मैं चेंज ला रही हूँ। या फिर जिन्होंने मुझे अप्रोच किया पूछने के लिए कि दीदी मुझे इतना बॉडी शेमिंग होता है, ट्रोलिंग, हाउ डू यू मैनेज इट। जब मैं उनसे शेयर करती हूँ ना और समझाती हूँ, बोलती हूँ कि ये मेरे साथ हो चुका है, एंड दे लाइक मेरे साथ भी हो रहा है, देन आई bring them up कि ऐसे नहीं
It's
होना चाहिए।
relate. It's a relation,
They can
relatable
relate
thing.
to me,
Yeah.
and body shaming is a very common thing, and it starts from your near and dear ones, maybe your relatives, maybe your family. शादी के बाद you won't believe people used to call कि गुलाब जामुन लाया है, और then my sister in law they'll say कि वो तो तीखी मिर्ची है और ये शिमला मिर्ची है। You can imagine the comparison because I'm
No, but the
fatter.
gulab jamun is good, no? मीठा खाने का मन था. What the hell is problem with you in that case?
Because they felt that I'm darker than them, that's how it is. So मतलब मुझे ना काफी सालों से वो जो शेमिंग चीज है ना बहुत तकलीफ दे रही थी। जब मुझे पेजेंट्री का अपॉर्चुनिटी मिला, आई वाज लाइक लेट मी शो एवरीवन, प्रूव माय सेल्फ कि भाई साइज सब कुछ नहीं होता। लेट्स टॉक, let's bring out the talents, and that is the reason I opened my grooming academy. That is the reason I opened my own pageants wherein I give chance to each and everybody. मेरे पेजेंट में पार्शियली ब्लाइंड भी वॉक कर चुकी है, कैंसर रिकवरी एंड कैंसर पेशेंट्स भी वॉक कर चुके हैं। मेरे पेजेंट में 55 to 60 इयर्स की लेडीज भी वॉक कर चुकी है।
प्लीज अपने पेजेंट के बारे में बताओ कि कोई पार्टिसिपेट करना चाहता है तो most
डेफिनेटली माय
welcome.
पेजेंट फेस ऑफ थाने सीजन 1 when it came, it was so famous, was covered by so many journalists, मैंने इनवाइट भी नहीं किया था जिनको।
Which year?
It was 2019 when I launched it. After I started winning quite 4 or 5 pageants, I saw the discrimination, plus size and slim size. So I was somewhere in one pageant where I won the charity award. I was not given award because I didn't bribe that organizer. The organizer at the end moment, just before the finale, asked me 5 lakhs. कि आप 5 लाख पे कर दो, हम आपको टॉप 5 में लाके आपको इंडिया का टाइटल दे देंगे. I was taken aback. I said, I've worked so hard in the charity. I'm the only one who have done superbly for the charity cause, for transgenders and everything. And now suddenly this, you can see my project. They saw the project, they didn't even ask any questions, anything. And they knew they don't want to crown me being in the top 5 because I was not paying them. So I performed really well. Rita Gangwani madam was there, who have trained Manusha children and many other Miss Indias who have won Miss World and Miss Universe. She was the one who had, given me 9.5 out of 10. That was my award. She came after the show and told me, we know everything about the show, leave apart the winners. You are winner for me in plus category. That was my award and I knew it. And they were compelled to crown me for the charity because there was pressure from the judges. They said, at least you have to crown her some way. You have not given her top 5, but you need to crown her. So that was the time I felt that I'm doing something good and I'm in the right track.
We are not taking the name of the pageant, but हाँ थोड़ा सा ध्यान रखिएगा.
I kept winning after that too. Then pandemic happened. Then after that, my another pageant happened where I also won Mrs. Goodwill. See, the thing is that I want everyone to come out and stand on the stage without any discrimination, without feeling underconfident. Just motivate yourself and feel the beauty inside you. That is very important.
True.
Come out, stand. लोग बोलेंगे, लोगों का काम ही है कहना. वो ऐसे भी बोलेंगे, वैसे भी बोलेंगे. When I started winning so many pageants, and you won't believe I've not bribed a single money in any of the pageants. I've seen judges fighting for me in 2 to 3 pageants. They have literally fought for me and they've given the crown. ऐसा भी हुआ है. But what I think, we can't judge the pageants. There are many pageants. They are going to sell the crown. We can't stop
True.
it. We can't literally stop it. This is how our these things work. So select a pageant where you will be actually growing along with. It's very important that you grow through that pageant. You learn something, you take away something along with you after the pageant. That is very important. When I groom my students, I take 2 to 3 months online grooming. I just keep on grooming them online so you can, completely fine tune yourself and project yourself in such a way that when you stand there, you should feel it. Yes. Even 2022 के बाद मेरा पेजेंट नहीं हुआ है. I'll be doing it this year. Students are still posting on the dates and saying this was a life changing event for us. They are so happy. And they're still asking, man, आप पेजेंट कब कर रहे हो? I met in Godrej event 2 of my blogger friends and they literally, Khabe pageant, they're ready to participate. Participants are ready. I have not been putting it up the dates. I'll be declaring it soon. I'll be declaring it soon. Yeah, this year it is going to surely happen. And it's like people know that she is going to put blood and soul into it. And she is not just going to groom us, she is going to, give the complete insights of pageants. आपको एक लाइफ लेसन सीखने को मिलता है मेरे पेजेंट में क्योंकि मैं उसे बहुत दिल से बहुत क्लोजली करती हूँ. लाइक अ बेबी फॉर मी द वे आई नर्चर.
Now, after all your journey of being pageantry, influencing, even after achieving so much in your life, still do you get any of the body shaming things?
What a lot of time. Not just body shaming. People will be like, what do you think of yourself? Are you some big celebrity or what? If they see my status and they'll see, I've been attending a lot of events being an influencer. So we have a lot of photographs with various big celebrities and everyone. So when I post in my status and they're like, कब मिलवाओगे? क्यों नहीं मिलवा रहे हो? This kind of demands I don't feel is good enough. I don't address much on this type.
That's a different case. You have achieved it, that's why you are there.
I've earned that.
Yeah.
And when you come to me asking me all these questions, I don't have any answer. If I don't have answer, तुम्हारे बस की बात नहीं है. Attitude throw कर रहे हो. Do think yourself. But fucking you are nobody. How can you question me? Become something and then question. I can understand the capacity or the caliber of that question.
True.
When you are fucking nobody, how can you go and judge somebody and say that? मैं किसी को भी मिलूं, it's not like possible for me कि मैं सबको उठा के मिलाने ले जाऊं.
This is coming from your
Near and
known
dear
ones.
ones, known ones.
So, are they still commenting on your body type or something?
They will never comment on any of my achievements, but yeah, they'll find flaws always.
वो तो दुनिया का I guess
They
दस्तूर
will,
है.
they will literally, very nicely, mindfully, and tactfully, they'll ignore the achievements, but they'll shame me if I wear a bikini and post. Oh, she posted a bikini photo. Does it suit her? See her body type. I reposted it again.
Bikini suits everyone.
I said,
It
I
does
said,
suit
"See,
everyone.
what is a beach body? Being on the beach with your body is a beach body. That's it.
True. True indeed.
You don't need a size to be a beach body.
True. True. True.
Wear your clothes, be on the beach, you are a beach body.
Beach body. Right.
That's it.
True. True indeed. I agree on that case.
मेरी मासी ने एक बार मैसेज किया मेरे मॉम को मेरे बिकिनी फोटोज के साथ एंड शी वाज सो हैप्पी व्हेन शी सेड शी was standing in the that is the girl power. That is women empowerment.
That's what we actually want.
And
That's what it
whereas
is.
my from in-laws relative, they were like, what the fuck she is doing? She is doing this, she is doing that. ऐसे कैसे कर सकती है? And that they can't talk to me directly. They'll go to my husband and say, तूने रोका कैसे नहीं? तूने कैसे allow किया? And whether my father-in-law was fighting, she's an international model. She will do whatever she wants. She has reached that position with her work. She is a model.
She has earned it.
See, and my father-in-law being in his 70s, thinking such nice things. And appreciating, approving, and motivating. While others are, getting, especially the women basically do that. I feel that women are the biggest
Enemies of the women.
women.
Yeah, I agree. I totally agree on that case.
This is but the men are so supporting. They will be like doing great.
But then also there is a problem. So अभी कैसे होता है ना? I'll tell you what's my experience is. औरत औरत की दुश्मन है. That is one thing we have been seeing in the ages.
Yeah, true.
बट अगर आदमी औरत को सपोर्ट करता है ना, तो सबसे बड़ी प्रॉब्लम कहाँ आके दिखती है ना?
आदमी को वो लोग बोलते हैं
वो आदमी को they'll be like नजर उसकी कहीं और है इस वजह से. So that is something I have been
That also happens.
fighting since
The society has dual mindsets.
True. That is always
Person
there.
supporting उसको भी वो लोग बोलेंगे कि वो सपोर्ट क्यों कर रहा है या फिर क्या उसमें कमी है जिसकी वजह से उसको करना पड़ रहा है.
तुझे कोई अपना मतलब दिखाई दे रहा होगा.
हाँ.
फॉर दैट केस अगर कोई फीमेल आपको सपोर्ट करेगी तो भी लाइक हाँ इसको भी आगे बढ़ना होगा सेम चीज में. दैट इज व्हाई शी इज सपोर्टिंग. सो हाँ आप कुछ भी कर लो, जो मर्जी कर लो, कहीं ना कहीं कोई ना कोई किसी ना किसी तरीके से आप में फ्लॉ निकाल ही लेगा. So it's better to accept the way you are. That is more important.
Yes.
Okay, so tell us, like, after going through all this journey, today, what's your viewpoint about the body change?
I don't want to say that on camera. Word आ रहा है लेकिन नाटक रहा हूँ. You can understand my feeling, I guess.
हम बीप कर देंगे. हम बीप कर देंगे. It's okay. Let's do this.
Like,
beep.
I literally had problem तुम्हारी नजर में.
True.
और किसी में नहीं. सोच और नजर अच्छी करो, हर चीज अच्छी लगेगी. Everything. Not just for body shaming, for everything, everyone. Let people live their way, encourage others, do good, yeah. You know the karma. Karma is a bitch. It's gonna fuck you hard.
Very big bitch, dude.
Yeah.
And that is why even if you understand this, bitch means a female. So understand it. वैसे लड़के करते हैं बट लेकिन आई एम श्योर व्हेन अ बिच इज गोइंग टू बी
Biting you, will bite you hard.
इट्स वेरी हार्ड. वो डंडा बहुत मोटा होता है.
जब पड़ती है जो भी होता है.
Okay, so it's great to have you on our channel. It's very nice to know your viewpoints and your journey, like something whereas you have done so much for the social societies and achieving something which wasn't so normal. Like for today's thing, जो मैंने जो अभी तक देखा है, because of many things, people are still getting into depression and anxiety, whereas body shaming is only a small point, but it's a very wide topic.
It actually hits hard.
Yes,
When you keep on shaming that person unnecessarily.
right. Because आप
See, आपके लिए बहुत आसान है बोलना, आप बोल के निकल जाओगे,
right,
पर जिसने सुनना है ना उसे तकलीफ होती है। और आप बिना वजह लोगों को हर्ट करके आपको क्या मिल रहा है? आप उससे
true,
पैसे कमा रहे हो, मेडल मिल रहा है, आप किसी चीज में आपको लग रहा है कि आप जीत रहे हो, इट्स नॉट लाइक दैट। आपकी फ्रस्ट्रेशन होगी आपकी लाइफ में, बट दैट डजंट मीन दैट यू कैन गो एंड हिट दैट अदर पर्सन because of jealousy or because of your own frustration. You are doing it to the strangers or you're doing it to the known people. आप कर रहे हो, आप करके निकल जाओगे, आपको लगेगा अरे मैंने तो मजाक किया, आई एम जस्ट किडिंग, बट यू डू नॉट नो द अदर पर्सन गेट्स हर्ट अ रियली लॉट।
true. That's very true. It's a very hard true, because कई
पीपल
बार
मॉक, या मैंने अगर उन्हें कन्फ्रंट भी किया ना, आई एम टेलिंग यू ना, इन द फैमिली itself, दे विल बी लाइक हम तो मजाक कर रहे थे यार, तुम मजाक भी नहीं समझती, और तुम मजाक मजाक में अपने जले से निकाल रहे हो, भड़ास निकाल रहे हो, कि तुम क्या निकाल रहे हो, हम जानते हैं आपका इंटेंशन क्या है। व्हाट
true,
इज इंटेंशनल और इट इज अनइंटेंशनल वी डोंट नो,
true.
बट फिर आप ऐसा बोल के निकल जाते
In short, it's going to actually affect us at whatever point it is. आपके लिए वो शायद सिर्फ मजाक होगा, बट लेकिन ये समझना बहुत जरूरी है, बहुत से लोग इतने सेंसिटिव होते हैं कि
हो।
वो उनको हिट कर जाता है. नॉट ओनली दैट,
सेंसिटिव नहीं नहीं भी हुए तो भी नहीं बोलना चाहिए।
नॉट
वाई?
ओनली दैट, व्हाट आई फील इज, जब आप क्या होता है, फॉर एन एग्जाम्पल, आपके घर में आप ऑलरेडी किसी से सुन ही रहे हो, बट लेकिन अगर आप बाहर वालों से भी सेम चीज सुनते हो तो और ज्यादा हिट कर जाती है, because it's like stamping somebody once,
अगेन एंड
twice,
अगेन
thrice.
ऑन द
So
सेम प्लेस,
yeah,
या
so
ट्रू।
that way वो इफेक्ट ज्यादा करने लग जाती है, बट ऑब्वियसली कैन नॉट हेल्प. कुछ लोग होते हैं घटिया कैटेगरी के.
पैदाइशी कमी ने।
She give her own words. But on that case, when it comes to guide our audience, can you just tell them like what is the best way where they can do
Find
it?
a very good encouraging group. Try to avoid toxic people. Toxicity is very, pandemic के जैसा है, फैल जाता है easily. It's very easy to spread toxicity, but it is very difficult to stay afloat, stay positive. You find some people or somebody who is encouraging, who is genuinely caring and not at all judgmental. Those kind of friends are your real people, and try to make such kind of community, join such kind of communities where you will always get appreciated, motivated and never judged. और जो जज करते हैं यार, वो दोस्त या अपने नहीं हो, to be frank. You have to understand to, find the difference between toxic and encouraging people. It's very important.
True indeed. So in short, just talk. Just
Talk
what
to strangers, no worry. It's
whatever
okay.
you have inside, just talk to somebody. You never know who can be actually your best partner to listen out or be in crime. But yes, जो अंदर है वो बाहर निकालना बहुत बहुत जरूरी है. उसकी वजह से आप बहुत बारी जो कोई भी अगर गलत कदम उठाने के ऊपर भी होगे ना, यू विल बी एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड दैट यस दैट वाज अ रॉन्ग स्टेप. That's what she said. I had that capability of controlling myself, but हर
I
किसी में
have
नहीं
gone
होती.
through, a boy who did suicide, and he was there in the news, social media, everywhere. I had talked to that boy just 1 week before, and he sounded really depressing. I just tried to bring him out of it, but I didn't have enough time to understand what he was going through in his mind. I had some shoots and some projects lined up, because of which I couldn't give attention towards what he was saying. वो मैंने 5 दिन पहले उससे बात करनी बंद करी थी, बिकॉज आई डिडंट हैव दैट मच टाइम, एंड ही वाज, दीदी मुझे आपसे बात करनी है, बात करनी है। मैं बात करती हूँ, कुछ दिनों से बहुत बिजी चल रहा है, मुझे 2 दिन दे दो, आई टॉक टू यू। 5 दिन हो गया, तो 6th डे मैंने उसे मैसेज किया, देयर वाज नो रिस्पॉन्स। आई वेंट इनटू द प्रोफाइल, आई सॉ अ फोटोग्राफ, and there was a friend who was commenting. We feel very sorry that yesterday you jumped out from the tent. I couldn't sleep for many nights. To be frank, I cried like a baby. I couldn't sleep for many nights because I felt very guilty that I was also a part of of this crime because I couldn't have that time to listen to him what he was going through. I said I'll talk to you within few days, and he did not give himself that much time, and he took this drastic step. I howled and cried in front of his friend, and I told I feel very sorry. I couldn't talk to him much. I had tried to, motivate him to be positive, to bring him out of the, things he was going through. You won't believe it was not his own journey which he was depressed about. He was depressed about the environment. So he was like, गवर्नमेंट कुछ नहीं कर रही है, इतने बेरोजगार लोग हैं यहाँ पे, ये हो रहा है. इट वाज ड्यूरिंग पैंडेमिक. लोग ऐसे जा रहे हैं, लोग मर रहे हैं, गवर्नमेंट कुछ नहीं कर रही. उसको ना वो पैंडेमिक में ना जो आसपास एनवायरनमेंट में हो रहा था वो उसे डिप्रेशन दे रहा था. इमेजिन उसे अपनी खुद के साथ क्या हुआ वो फिक्र नहीं था, उसको बाहर का फिक्र हो रहा था. और उस फिक्र में वो इतना डिप्रेस होता गया, बोल रहा है कि मैं ऐसे जगह पे कैसे रहूं, मेरे लाइफ में क्या फ्यूचर है, यहाँ पे लोग मर रहे हैं, ऐसा हो रहा है, वैसा हो रहा है. आई डोंट नो हाउ एक्सटर्नल एनवायरनमेंट had triggered him so much that he took his life. Still, I feel that guilt, but I couldn't give time to him or couldn't understand his point of view because I didn't have a single, idea that आगे वो क्या करेगा.
True. We cannot judge somebody just by having a word unless and until they open up
वो
by
पूरी तरह से
themselves.
ओपन अप नहीं हो रहा था, थोड़ा बहुत उसने बोला, तो मुझे लगा ये जस्ट एक नॉर्मल कॉन्वर्सेशन है, उसको एनवायरनमेंट के बारे में प्रॉब्लम लग रही है कि कुछ नहीं हो रहा है, ये नहीं हो रहा है, ऐसा हो रहा है, वैसा. तो आई डिड नॉट नो कि वो उस लेवल तक सोच सोच के चला जाएगा कि वो खत्म ही कर देगा खुद को. मैंने वो कहीं पे भी दूर दूर तक इस
Right.
अंदाजा लगाया ही नहीं था.
Because it's about the public, so obviously we cannot even think कि हाँ कोई environment के बारे में सोच कर सकता है.
But people can do anything and think anything, and what is going on into their mind is something we can never understand unless and until they talk it out and they express it.
Right. So in short, if you feel anything which is something is eating you inside, doesn't matter whatever it is. For an example, उनको environment का चीज खा रहा था अंदर से, that is why. So it can be anything. I am not sure क्या हो सकता है, कब हो सकता है, किसके साथ हो सकता है. बहुत सी ऐसी चीजें हैं जो अ, रोजमर्रा में हम लोगों को प्रॉब्लम दे जाती हैं. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, आई हैव अ प्रॉब्लम, आई एम एन ओवर थिंकर, तो मैं मूवी देख लेती हूँ, उसके बाद से मुझे दिक्कत होनी शुरू हो जाती है. लाइक आई सॉ दिस केरला स्टोरी एंड आई कुडंट स्लीप फॉर 3 nights एंड द थिंग्स वर गोइंग इन माई माइंड ओनली कि इमेजिन केरला में अभी भी ये सेम चीज चल रही है एंड द गर्ल्स आर स्टिल गेटिंग affected by this thing and still the things are going on. I I am myself that kind of a person. So
You create your own
yes. So I am
stories and
sure that
everything.
many people are like that. So in short, please
This guy was overthinker. He was hardly 19, 20 years old. And he was thinking so much.
college student hardly. Please talk. In short, please talk. Talk to anybody.
You want to talk to us. DM us.
Yes.
No worries.
Yes, I
We
was
are
about to
always
say
there
the
to
same.
hear. But yes, whatever mistake I did that time, I didn't get a single idea that we will be committing such a big thing, drastic, will take such a drastic step. But you need to open up. You need to talk properly what you're going through. Unless and until you open up, you can't understand what is going on in your mind. If you don't want to talk to us, please see a therapist. It's okay. Visiting therapist is nothing shameful.
नहीं,
It's
हमें
completely
हमें कर
okay.
रहे हो मैसेज ठीक है, बट ये ना कुछ ढंग की बात करने के लिए करना. तुम लोग बहुत वेले लोग भी हो, तुम लोगों में से कई सारे फालतू के मैसेज मत करने बैठ जाना. पहले ही बता रहे हैं, लेट्स टॉक का मतलब ये नहीं होता तुम कुछ भी मैसेज कर दो. पहले ही बोल रही हूँ. No,
Yeah,
seriously. So
true.
people will be like, हाँ, it's a model, it's an influencer, so let's just bump their DM. वो भी मत करना, please. Request है.
Mhm.
Only message when you seriously feel that something is very, very
Wrong.
important. Something where you feel that you want something to be just like heavy heart needs to be bumped out. So yes, बट डू डू वन थिंग, पैराग्राफ लिख देना, उसको पढ़ के हम समझ जाएंगे, वहीं पे एक्सेप्ट कर लेंगे एंड लाइक टू टॉक टू यू। तो प्लीज डू इट लाइक दैट, डोंट जस्ट मैसेज हाय हेलो, नहीं रिप्लाई आएगा, जिंदगी में रिप्लाई नहीं आएगा, पहले ही बता रही हूँ। हाय हेलो के रिप्लाई नहीं आते होते, काम के रिप्लाई में नहीं देते हम लोग वहां पे, एक काम है, एक अर्जेंट है, प्लीज ऐसा कुछ मत करना। ओके,
दैट इज अ वेरी बैड टैक्टिक। एक बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट बात बतानी है, एक बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट, एंड लाइक मेरा पूरा पूरा कमेंट सेक्शन भरा हुआ है, अब डीएम चेक करो, एक बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट बात बतानी। Then I go and check, you're looking so hot. 10 गालियां ऐसे यहाँ तक आके वो गालियां ऐसे रुक जाती है ना, कैसे कंट्रोल करते हैं हमें पता।
I totally understand that frustration. So yes, we do get frustrated today also, just because of some people. There are some people who do body shaming. We do get frustrated. तो मेरा तो सबने देखा हुआ है. How do you take out that thing? Because मैं तो क्या करती हूँ, मैं तो सीधे सीधे अपनी स्टोरी पे डाल देती हूँ
पहले
पूरा
मैं
का
यही
पूरा.
करती थी, अब नहीं करती ना, अब बिकम थिक से मैं आके शेयर करती हूँ,
कैसे कैसे
हम
बने
लोग
हो?
हंसते हैं, मजाक उड़ाते हैं और छोड़ देते हैं। आई हैव ए जेन जी, बेसिकली जेन अल्फा इन माय होम, एंड दिस अल्फास आर रियली डेंजरस। This Gen Z and alphas knows how to, troll that person to that level. They will not take any wrong comments. They are very much self-centered and they know to,
No, but in that case, how have you become that thick skin from
I
that?
I share it with my kid.
And what they do?
I share it with my husband is very chill. My kid ऐसे लंबे चौड़े गालियां और ऐसे लंबे चौड़े क्वेश्चन लिख देगा मुझे, बोलेगा shoot it out mom, just throw it up on their DM. And this guy is like, I'm like, never thought, these people are Gen Zs and Gen Alphas are extremely triggered. This is a triggered generation, to be frank.
नो बट लेकिन जिसको गालियां आ रही है प्याली की तरफ से, समझ जाओ वो उनके बच्चों से आ रही है। समझ रहे हो? नहीं
And this
समझो तो
guy
समझ
is,
जाओ.
Karma is a bitch. He's gonna fuck him like anything. Don't worry, leave it to Karma.
Great to have you. Please, any thing which you really want to tell to our audience, which would definitely help them out, even if they don't talk, then also, or if they talk, then also.
Don't
Anything.
take people seriously. That is the point. भगवान ने 2 कान दिया है ना, और 2 आंखें दी है, फिल्टर इट आउट यार, यहाँ से सुनो, यहाँ से निकालो, यहाँ से देखो, यहाँ से निकालो, ब्रेन इट आउट, chant, meditate, watch a beautiful romantic movie or a comedy movie. If you love horror, watch horror, but just let it go, because
what
there
you
are,
love. Do what you love.
yeah,
That's what.
क्योंकि ना हजारों लोग हैं, लाखों लोग हैं, लाखों मुंह है, बोलने वाले बोलेंगे। ऑलवेज रिमेम्बर, जो लोग बोलते हैं ना, दे आर ऑलरेडी फ्रस्ट्रेटेड इन देयर लाइफ, दे आर ऑलरेडी गोइंग थ्रू समथिंग, अब उनको वो फ्रस्ट्रेशन निकालना होता है, वो ऐसे निकाल, सो यू हैव टू पिटी देम, जस्ट पिटी देम, दया करो उन पे और छोड़ दो। होप यू हैव अ बेटर डे टुमारो।
Perfect. Thank you so much, Pyali. It was really great to have you. We'll take your leave and definitely we meet in soon again. Thank you so much.